C60 is a molecule that's made up of 60 carbon atoms. It's sold as a dietary supplement, usually dissolved in olive oil. A study in rats suggests the C60 in olive oil can improve longevity. In the study, the rats that received the oral administration of the C60 lived nearly twice as long. The researchers theorize the life-extending effect could be due to a reduction in oxidative stress. In a study looking at fruit flies, curcumin increased the median and maximum lifespan of the flies by up to 25%. According to some researchers, the potential life-extending effects of the curcumin might be due to its ability to decrease the expression of age-related genes, including mTOR. There's also evidence that curcumin has antioxidant effects. According to a study in worms, the supplementation with oxaloacetate may be associated with a longer lifespan. According to some researchers, the oxaloacetate might be associated with the longevity because it can potentially reduce the buildup of methyl glyoxal. This is linked to protein toxicity and cellular dysfunction. There's also evidence the oxaloacetate may lower the blood levels of glutamate in rats, and a buildup of glutamate may be toxic to the cells. Rhodiola rosea is an adaptogenic herb and it can help with stress. Research suggests the Rhodiola rosea might increase longevity, according to several animal models, including fruit flies, worms, and yeast. The effect was seen in both sexes and was independent of dietary restriction. A study performed in yeast cells found that carnitine is associated with lifespan. According to the researchers, the supplementation with carnitine can improve mitochondrial health, and this can play a role in aging. Carnitine is often combined with alpha-lipoic acid. N-acetylcysteine, or NAC, is a modified sulfur-containing amino acid, and it can act as a cellular antioxidant, potentially protecting against free radical-induced damage. In one fly study, the flies who were fed NAC lived 26% longer compared to the flies that were not treated. Another study found supplementation with NAC increased the lifespan of worms by up to 30%. The association between NAC and longevity might involve NAC's effect on the expression of specific mRNA genes. Research in flies has revealed that male flies that were given carnosine lived, on average, 20% longer than normal. However, no increase in lifespan was noted in female flies who were taken the carnosine. Melatonin is an important regulator of the circadian rhythms, and it may have anti-inflammatory effects. Increases in the longevity of fruit flies, mice, and rats have been observed when melatonin was given supplementally or when added to their food. Research in both mice and rats also suggests the melatonin can act as an antioxidant, and this can potentially inhibit free radical damage. According to cell studies, the melatonin may affect the expression of genes that govern the cell cycle, cell organism defense, protein expression and transport, and mitochondrial function. It might also activate the same sirtuin pathway as calorie restriction. A study in fruit flies suggests lactic acid can increase the median lifespan of flies by 12 to 15%, depending on what stage of life the supplementation begins. According to some research, the lactic acid may increase the lifespan by removing hydroxyl radicals. In a fruit fly study, gluconic acid increased the lifespan of flies by 12 to 22%, depending on what stage of life the supplementation began. Like lactic acid, gluconic acid might increase lifespan by removing hydroxyl radicals. A study in yeast cells suggests supplemental NAD can extend the yeast cell lifespan by activating SIRT1. A study in worms found that malate can increase lifespan and stress tolerance, possibly by the activation of the gene pathway that codes for longevity, DAF16 and SIRT1. However, the malate did not extend the lifespan of worms that were also calorie restricted. According to a study in worms, acetic acid can help to increase the lifespan by increasing DAF16. The extension of lifespan was 30 to 40% greater when acetic acid was combined with reishi mushroom extract. Activated charcoal is able to absorb substances from the digestive tract, and is sometimes used to help to eliminate toxic substances from the stomach. A study in male rats suggests activated charcoal can help to increase longevity. According to the researchers, the activated charcoal may delay the age-related structural changes by absorbing toxic compounds. To learn more, see my video on activated charcoal. Lutein is an abundant carotenoid in fruits and vegetables. In a study looking at fruit flies, the lutein prolonged the average lifespan of the flies by 63%. This life-extending effect might be due to the increase in antioxidant enzyme activity and upregulation of certain genes that correspond with longevity. According to a fly study, supplementation with black tea extract rich in Theaflavins may extend the lifespan of flies by approximately 10%. The study also suggested that this extract can increase resistance to the negative effect of a high-fat diet. Research suggests the longevity-enhancing effect of the Theaflavins are potentially controlled, at least in part by the impact on the gene expression of SOD and CAT. Research in flies suggests D-chiro-inositol might slow the aging process and enhance longevity. Butyrate is a short-chained fatty acid produced during fermentation by the gut microbiota. Feeding a form of butyrate to flies increases their maximum lifespan by 30 to 50%, according to one fly study. This life-extending effect might be due to the changes in the genes that code for longevity, like glutathione S transferase and superoxide dismutase. In a worm and mouse study, glucosamine has shown potential life-extending effects, possibly through the creation of new mitochondria. Multiple animal studies suggest resveratrol might increase the lifespan in yeast, worms, flies, bees, fish, and rodents. The resveratrol is taken with pterostilbene, NMN, and NMR for synergistic sirtuin activation and potential life extension capabilities. For more information, check out my video on life extension by combining berberine, DHEA, and growth hormone, and see my video on natural ways to increase your growth hormone. To book a consultation or learn about herbs, supplements, and natural treatments, check out my website.